चलो
Silly churl, Billy.
until 2 day ಹೇಗಲ್ಲ
Huh?
Things have been looking really rough for NATLAN lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all... Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across NATLAN. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed force. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been...
So that's the plan. Whew, keeping NATLAN safe and sound is our priority now.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom. Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now? Wow! So we'll finally finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't believe... Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. Go!
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in NATLAN not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to... The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible... As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of NATLAN, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in NATLAN, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my ability.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice use of a YUB when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own YUB. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one YUB alone would... I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and YUB. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find Kachina's ancient A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and...
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky... In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Lali, I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to... please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her. Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when...
See, Lali knows him too?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lali could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's...
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to make up for breaking...
This is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Molly Poke Kanich. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lali can meet at the stadium in 2 days. Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Silly churl, Billy churl. Silly Billy Hilly.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
Huh?
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. See, Lolly did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really...
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
That's true. Let's go! With the wind. Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't a subject always answer the call?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between... The only thing is that she often has very high expectations.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to her. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get a...
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a-
Paimon really didn't it's just... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that's simple. But it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit odd. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my... Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly...
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind said they struggled dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be...
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything...
I see. So Mauika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his...
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at... Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage. Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the...
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the Lord of the entire Night Kingdom.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track...
The Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for... He has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess...
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they... That's not to say that... In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly... Please?
You can count on us!
All right, then let's start by heading to where Aurora... Silly girl. Billy Churl. Phew!
She's not back yet. Hey, that little kid is... Let's go check what's wrong. Master Chevin, she went to gather volcanic crystal. They have to finish making preparations before they can try to rescue her. So... They said Master Chevin might have... She might have been... Please?
All right, let's finish this map.
According to the map, we should be getting close. Let's search the area. Stay on your toes, though, traveler.
Get away from me!
Look, over there! That Master Chevy?
Fury becomes the hunt.
Where did you come from? So strong! Let's get out of here, boys! Run! Leave the stuff if you want to live! Drop all of...
Well, they didn't put up much of a fight.
Thank you. Saved. Sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chevin, a gem artisan. I'm not usually. She did. But then, I discovered a new seam of volcano. I dug up a hole. I panicked.
If the
I left most of for Tlasoli. And poor little Nate. Oh, you. The foremost expert in ancient names. The future of our tribe. The finest. I know Tlasoli misses the days when she used to forge ancient names. Because of her daughter. Poor Nachka contracted an awful illness. Even as Nachka's illness grew worse, Tlasoli never gave up. Like a torch in the night. She was determined to Still, all's well that ends well. Thanks to the doctor's medicine and the YOP's protection, Nachka's flame was rekindled. Her condition has been slowly improving ever since. She's still weak. She often writes to Shilonen, apparently. Her birthday's in a few days, so... Tlasoli asked me...
Yeah, talk.
I'm sure she and her mother... All right. Actually, it's all thanks to you that I managed... You deserve a reward for helping us protect something so significant.
Hey, the Pyro are... We don't need anything fancy.
But... No, my sword!
outlines your...
Oh, you're early.
Paimon! It can't be. She had to.
Let's go then. Do you mind watching? All right.
Come on!
Let's finish.
Show me your courage!
Phew! Go! Phew!
Here we are. Nice house, right? Flasoli! Oh. Flasoli? That's strange. Huh. Hey, Nechka! Nechka!
What if something happened to the two of them? What if Nechka got...
Let's not overthink things. They were... Still, I told Flasoli we were
Hey, what's that over there? Looks like a Tepet...
That's right. Tlasoli has a Tepetli sore companion. When she was still in the forging business, she'd often have Iengu, but since Nechka fell ill, she hasn't... Wait a minute. What the... This place is a mess! Iengu's nowhere to be seen either.
Whoa, look at all these broken boxes! Something...
Oh... Alright, I'll just... find a place to hide for now. How is it that every single time Imish tells me not to go someplace dangerous, I end up running into danger?
Rain outlines your fate.
The tracks end at this cliff. Could the Tepetlosaur have climbed up the mountain? Let's head up there and see. Huh. There really is a Tepetlosaur up here.
Hey, Traveler! Paimon!
That's Chevin's voice!
Come down, quick!
Huh? We just got up here and... Well, guess this means we should head back... Why is the Tepetlosaur coming along? Whoa, hey, don't run! You'll hit us!
Iengu, come here. Are you being naughty again? Oh, that's a good sword. All right. Oh, sorry, you two. She said she just wanted to pick some flowers for her, but she ended up getting lost along.
Yeah, Chevin told us she was just starting...
She's still very weak, but that said...
Don't worry about it. Her health definitely comes first.
Well, she can at least... That's already more...
Hey, cheer up! We do appreciate that she tried to welcome us with flowers. Anyway,
Yeah, what did you get us?
Well, it's a blaze gem inscription. I made it from the purest ore, so it's all... The techniques used to make it are all rooted in ancient name forging. Don't say that or the Wyab might smite me. When I first made one, I didn't think it could serve any practical purpose. But then Chevin suggested using the crystals to make a special kind of
Blaze gem inscriptions made by an ancient name artisan, engraved with words that never fade. Quite the sales pitch, don't you think?
Wow, that description really does make it seem special.
Tlasoli's blaze gem inscriptions really are special, though. Word of mouth isn't always reliable. As information gets passed along, it becomes... But the words inscribed on these crystals will stand the test of time. The inscription will never deteriorate, and the meaning will never get twisted. It's the perfect gift for a dear friend or significant other.
Yeah, let's get one! We can engrave that way. Our names will be together forever!
You deserve it. You saved me.
Chevin, I thought...
Don't you start acting shy too, Tlasoli.
Well then, thank you both. Nachka should be well by then.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hold on.
You never know.
No.
And it...
Oh no, it's the Tepetlosaur again! Quick!
Also, if you don't mind, Tlasoli, I'd like you to help. I dropped it when I was I tried to fix.
Just leave it to me. Thank you, Chevin.
It was nothing.
You're... Yangu, behave. I'll have Chevin contact you once. Maybe...
Oh, that sounds great! We'll look forward to all the good food! Anyway, see you around, Tlasoli!
Look after your... Nachka...
Faster?
Rain outlines your fate.
Swift and merciful.
Wheel of Life.
No, my sword!
Go! Phew! Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Kaholosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we... Well... There... Huh? What's that? Help! Wild Kaholosaurs are at... Yeah, those are...
Get get back!
Don't panic! Just hang in there!
Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us! No, my soul!
Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars.
Yes, I'm Karya, and
Don't mention it!
Still, it... Correct.
apology.
Oh, no worries. But, Paimon's pretty sure that's not
I'm sure we must look very approaching.
a mysterious island.
Yes.
Some
Then I suppose... Oh, all right.
a little awkward.
We should move on.
Yes. Thank you again.
That's all right. You really don't see a pair of adventurers like the... But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious... Yeah! After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the... Oh, you're right. Time's tick, but the real question is...
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? With the wind.
Someone looking for me? Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion. So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything? We want to visit the mysterious island. The mysterious island, huh? Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of NATLAN. He discovered many deserted, but to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. The island emits a golden light where countless Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken... Oh, that makes sense! So could you tell us how to get to that island? Oh, Paimon gets it! This is like... On the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The Oh! Well, I'm willing to answer your question. Sure thing! But what do you need us to... Then you have my thanks. I'll be honest, there are some among the tribe who are of rather big... As the chief of the tribe, it's really hard to believe that could happen. They are targeting tourists who wish... According to my sources, they run a pretty the problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why Oh, Paimon understand! Exactly! And as far as I know... You betcha! If it's just a few scammers... Wonderful! Whoa, that's a lot of Mora! Did we?
There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. I'm sure some spending will be required on your... So please use the Mora as needed, and collect...
No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything.
I've marked the location of the scammers on your...
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer. Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's... Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
Ah! Are you two visitors from afar?
Who the... Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already. Oh,
I just happened to over...
Hello,
In that case,
Uh-huh.
as the legend, be that as it may. But you are in luck. Allow... Please, there's no need. Although the legend only guide.
Huh. He actually sounds pretty
But it seems like fate has...
Uh,
Not to worry.
so you'd be
For us, people of the Springs.
smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him. All right, thank you. Then
Of course. Please, follow me.
Are you two here to take...
really, can we?
Huh? Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can, Atta is therefore,
Really?
you need only but no need. I can under.
All right, then let's give it a try.
That'll...
Huh?
I'm sorry.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such... Oh, Paimon has an idea. Sheep with that...
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say?
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man. Whoa.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo.
Okay.
Oh, Atta is already speaking. Let me listen to what they have to say.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course.
Here's your group.
Any chance we...
No problem at all.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's more to use. These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some with all the evidence we have. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, all right. Then let's get...
Rain outlines your fate.
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross, Atta's insights have already pointed.
You mean...
As I said. Anyway.
Time to act.
According to Atta's insights. Yes.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs!
All that stuff about treasure is just.
Huh. We were...
You sure?
Huh.
I took you. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused.
Now he's trying to get away! It's the chief!
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any.
Sorry to say it, but he...
Not to worry.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by...
You...
So, there must be an explanation. There are no receipts.
Take Mora from...
We have
Fine. Guess it was...
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the
I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only... If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island...
That's a good point.
I can answer this question. There is no shortcut. If you don't meet this thing, which is exactly why...
There's a requirement? What is it?
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the
It should probably involve...
And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companion. It's said that when the legend also mentioned, therefore. So that, from what I can see,
That's true.
But don't feel whether it's remote. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky. Or maybe someone else. No matter.
Yeah, thanks for...
Oh, I can...
A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh. Oh!
It appears you...
Okay, bud.
Time to act. Body and mind. Phew. Rain outlines your...
Sorry, we don't carry any black...
But why? Well, yeah, sorta.
I knew it. Also,
Yeah, that's...
in that case, I'll even offer you a...
You'd really do that?
You got it. Ahem. Well, hello there. If it isn't... It's been a while, Mulan.
Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island.
Do you have any concerns, Mulan?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle Nu, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different, and I don't know if I can guarantee that. But since it's you, it's just...
Paimon thought this... Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend... Mulan?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another...
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for...
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently
Really?
He's always out and about, so... let me put up the closed sign first.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. As for the people you... Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone.
Indeed. Well,
No wonder he's the...
I wonder how much.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think...
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets.
Oh, okay.
But one day,
That's him, right?
Allow me to do the... You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seem...
The commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates?
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a...
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon...
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a...
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip.
Yes, I know. I must reach that island.
Don't waste your words on me.
You...
You say you'd put your... Let's look at it. Many guides in the trip. How do you think
Well,
That doesn't make much of... I can tell you're just... New student.
What's up with that?
I have things to do now.
hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only
Never mind that for now.
I know. The rare ores...
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take...
That cold?
I know.
Oh,
Of course, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island. That's right.
actually...
No, please don't. If you want... I always felt that my teacher is no... So, as Uncle New's student, I've...
But with the help of the renowned...
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aw, you're making Paimon play.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go...
Oh, it's that scholar guy.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please, you...
I didn't expect to see you again, traveler.
Oh, and it's that lady...
Excuse me, Miss Ga...
I'm Mualani. As for whether or not you can come along...
Oh.
I admit that after we'll set off with you as ordin... In other words, you...
If you accompany us...
So you still Fine. Kari, I'll put the more for the...
Varundra.
Now he wants to go...
Wait!
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. How about this?
So you've decided to accept...
No.
That's your plan...
Wonderful.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
We need to get started on our prep...
My music's not juvenile at all.
No, my sword! Hey, Alapha!
We've been over this before. The name's... Yep.
I know.
Well, since you're the...
I need
Another commission?
How much are we...
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Oh, but that's not right.
Ahem. Let's make this...
Oh, no.
That's what I thought. We're ready, Laffa. Your total...
Isn't that...
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay?
You call that...
That's not important.
Because you're still
All right.
a record player.
Oh, that model.
Thanks, Uncle Aunt.
A record player?
Yep. And that's our next stop. Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani?
You'd be the first.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Whoa.
Nice.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night.
Is that
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy.
What's wrong?
Next, I need. Besides it's full of strange symbols. Almost like it's a part of a big puzzle the chief made, which.
Whoa.
Yes, but.
That's right!
One with my blade.
Afternoon, Uncle New.
A surprise. Did you forget? It's just that.
Huh?
Do you think that I'm.
No, after all,
Don't worry.
Yeah,
don't misunderstand. Our mission is.
I understand.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman.
Was this made with.
Right.
You really know. All right. Travel.
Yay!
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not. The true way.
It's about time to meet up now. Let's head.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
You're here, Mu.
Good morning.
Morning.
So when are we leaving?
See,
I just want to get...
don't worry.
Yeah.
First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh. Is it...
Well, no, it's not a clue at all. He was the first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue.
Is there any...
Theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me. Very good.
Sure.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under...
It really feels like we're about to embark on a group.
Now, please get ready. We're going to look...
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
At a place where many...
Huh? Wow, there are a lot of Kaholosaurs.
As expected, the first clue is related.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, when the first... so it'll...
You're a rip...
But
So let me tell you, it's almost like... Unless you're a...
this is a thing?
According to...
But to get the...
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling.
You mean...
But
No, we actually need someone to stay.
is that so?
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close. Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
These Kaholosaurs sure...
Kevin, you've already
First of all, and secondly...
But on what base?
Okay.
What Paimon?
According to...
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk...
Me? I just got... But... Oh. You can just...
In that case... Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the... If the Kaholosaur... But this... We can apply the...
So...
Don't worry. It's also...
Oh, Paimon feels...
Perfect. Okay. Be sure to stay out of sight. Follow me and stay close. What's that sound? Careful! Oh, it's just a young Kaholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger. How could there be so many here? We can't get through! Oh, I have an idea. Wait here. Follow me and stay close. Careful! Don't startle them. We must be getting close.
Look, a bunch of
Maybe when things... Sounds like...
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock?
I've heard that there is a type of moss that... That must be the clue!
Should we take a...
Oh, the flash might disturb them.
So we've passed the first...
I see.
Is he always...
He's just...
At least this is...
Yes, I understand. And I...
Ooh, Alani really knows how to lead our group.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to
Hard to tell. I'm uncertain.
Aha! Though the line... Find our next test.
Really?
Well, into it. All right, break time is...
Watch this!
Okay, this is the place.
So, where do we go now?
I'm not completely sure yet.
I knew it! My theory was correct!
Sounds like...
If you have any...
I believe that... According to speaking...
Oh,
After learning about... Even though I... Firstly, therefore...
Now
All right. Then let's start search...
That's just a quick and... If I'm not mistaken...
Whoa! It started glowing!
Looks like we can activate it once we get close. But according to the map, there should be 2 more phlogiston... Rain outlines your fate.
But it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Rain outlines your fate. Great work, everyone! Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it. Also, according to the map, if we don't operate the nodes properly.
Isn't that...
In theory.
Do you think you'd be...
Though I've never tried... Huh? But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varandra can't control it, then that...
Okay, well...
After all the adventures he's been on, handling something like this should be easy peasy.
Alright. Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll let you know when we need...
Wait, but...
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit waves...
But it's so high!
Do you still remember? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since...
Alrighty. Please be careful.
Off we go. Need a surfboard? Now switch to the spirit way on the right! Please, activate the next node!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. We did it, Mualani!
The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way. Traveler, get to the next node!
Got it! Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need. Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
That was...
You were amazing, Mualani. There were a couple of moments Paimon thought... Oh no.
It appears...
In that case,
Do you hear that?
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just...
yes. Hey, look over there.
Whoa! There's a giant whirlpool over there.
Yep. And that's our next...
Huh?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one.
No.
Forgive me for...
Yes, I know. Everything points.
And what if you're...
Ramdra...
I'm not trying the spirit at this rate, so...
I can't find it.
Then it seems like it's time for our collab...
But...
I have reached...
No.
You...
Letting your clients...
Then we can
Oh, but you... How about this? You and... I know you liked...
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let...
All right, let's finish this fast.
Whoa.
Do you also think that this is a wreck? It's okay. That's complete. This is just... This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. Although if the scholar... The same goes... The good news...
Mulan?
Traveler.
That's right. Besides...
Aw.
All right. Matters of...
I know.
Wait a sec. Is it just...
You're right.
That means we need...
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What?
I tried to persuade him. He said that the walk... I'm not...
Oh,
No time to hesitate.
let's ride.
That way? He's been pulled away by the current! Not here either. The current is too fast! We found him!
Oh, there they are!
Ramdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
It's just...
Right, who...
Why would you...
How can you say that?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. The only problem... It's already getting...
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry. Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very...
We have plenty of tasty things.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help...
Go ahead. What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect. Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
What was that sound? Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on. Listen. Not bad, right?
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck!
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Huh. Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe. I wonder what kind of experience he's trying to share with us.
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too!
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, I actually don't know too much about him. It's said that he was the first person to make a map of NATLAN, and even the first person to become friends with the Kaholosaurus.
That sounds pretty amazing!
Yeah, there isn't a place in NATLAN that he didn't visit. Even the most remote parts bear his footprints. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was founded. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him. A camping trip shouldn't be this stuffy and quiet. Everyone needs to help make it more lively. How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who—
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about this? I'll ask everyone a question, and then we'll take turns saying what's on our mind.
Okay, sounds fun enough.
So, for the first question, what's the purpose of a journey?
Oh, we were just talking about—
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking back when he made the trip.
Paimon can go first! If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, most importantly, it's about making the trip to—
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay. You sure are taking your time thinking about it. Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to NATLAN, right? It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. Why don't I circle back to you later? Next, let's hear what Karya has to say.
Me? If you ask about my travel...
That doesn't matter.
All right. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too!
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
All right. Now it's Varamdra's turn.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless. Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process. What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it!
Was that actually supposed to be an apology? Because it sounded kinda awkward.
Actually, there's a saying among the guides of the people of the Springs. If the goal of the journey was to reach the destination, then you should have never left the house to begin with. Because the final destination of every journey is your home. It would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. It's my hope to also make everyone feel happy along the way to their destination. That is what I would truly call a journey. And that is my answer.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that. After all, another purpose of traveling is to help people understand each other better.
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early, how about we tell some horror stories?
Huh? Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mualani and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to.
Huh?
Mualani!
Just in time.
What the? You already?
We're in luck. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted.
Is now really the time to be teasing us?
He's right.
Even though we...
You bet.
Okay, then let's go.
believe...
Milani was right!
Let's see where this cave leads. Wheel of Life. According to the map, we need to head downward? Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Is that...
It appears these caves...
I see. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space. Yes, it can all be explained in theory now.
Are all scholars...
But can there be an island in...
It appears we have...
Swift and merciful. Forth, my blade.
This isn't the way. It'll be too dangerous up ahead.
Rain outlines your fate.
Life goes on.
A touch of frost. One with my blade.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Carbon
I already visited this place.
Whoa, what's that, right?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to... Watch your step. Follow closely. Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
What a maze! There's lava everywhere!
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well.
There are plants.
There's nothing unusual about that. Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same...
Isn't that the...
Yes. Oh my... The lava here...
Rain outlines your fate.
Huh?
From here,
A distant... Miss Guide, it seems
I've got it! Do you see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's...
Really?
I'm a skull. When I first... What exactly? Under certain... Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to... If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be...
So you mean...
Rejoice!
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
What are you saying?
This map is covered. What you just said...
Are you...
What?
You thought I'm after...
Oh, he's a...
After my previous findings were stolen, as long as, to me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered...
As we agreed before...
Why? Are you wary of me?
She's not that kind of...
The result is...
Oh no! He went running in! How can...
Not good. We must stop him.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking? What the... Where did these monsters come from?
These monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again. Miss Guide, Ramja, he'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Ho! Let's ride!
From whence you came!
Rain outlines your fate.
Wheel of Life. Ho! Ja! Carving Wave! Ja! Ha! Ch! Fast!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Let's ride! Surf's up! The lava is rising!
Ramja, Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing?
I can use my...
But that's way too risky! Okay then.
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry. More falling rocks. Okay, watch this! Over there! Oh, looks like I'm just in time.
It's right there!
Look carefully.
Why don't I give up?
Me?
You have the ability to move over that way. You want to know what?
The lava is...
You!
Come with me.
No!
I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
You're welcome.
No, I refuse! I can still stand!
Seriously?
Varamdra!
Whoa.
I've always believed that you're the most talented I believe that even if... So...
Kari.
She's finally... Milani, don't panic.
Where did all these Kahoot?
No time to explain. Just get on.
Got it, got
Everyone okay? Let's take a We escaped.
Oh.
What's the point?
Hey, don't...
Actually, according to the map...
Oh? Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the statue after I touched it.
Really? Let Paimon...
Congratulations, Guide from the Future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious. And now, I finally have the chance to tell you my story. You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of NATLAN. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results, facing countless dangers to prove myself. Time after time, I ventured where others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself. Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage. In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious. But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along. So, I decided to end my long journey and find a safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real Mysterious Island.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared!
These must have been the words the first chief...
In that case, the Mysterious Island from the legend is...
I remember now that the elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the journey to the mysterious island starts Yeah.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will... The principle of volcano... This means that they...
Her journey is not yet over.
Fine.
Don't be so down.
Paimon remembers now. There's still some... Phew. With the wind. Go! Huh? Phew. No, my sword! Huh? Uncle New!
Mualani, it's...
Uncle.
But you still have a
Yes.
Yes,
If that's the...
because... Did you notice that the hidden inscription...
Oh, yeah.
There's a special... Only those who have been to that And this is... If you choose to... If you choose... In the end...
But not being able to tell anyone after a
But have you noted...
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Cole...
He deliberately... As God. But in the Many guide. They end up... Aside from... So they've all...
You've all...
Sir, given her talent and I believe... If instead...
Karia?
You're the same as always, Veronica. In any case...
Karia!
Because...
Yeah.
But, I've always...
Karia. Perhaps the
I understand.
It appears this guest has also...
It seems he's...
There's nothing to worry about.
But it seems...
Now, it's your turn to make the choice.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who...
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your student.
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye.
Then
Friends.
Well, that's what...
Then Veronica...
Okay, bye.
You're back already.
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
Well...
You...
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What? New. I'd even...
Colo. But as...
Me?
So now, our trip to the mysterious...
Yeah, but I have one more place...
Rain outlines your...
Go! Phew!
Huh?
No, my sword!
Rise.
This is the place.
What made you...
Well, would you call it after all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore.
No, I get it.
Traveler.
So that's your answer, huh? It's a good...
Yep, Paimon.
3, 2, 1. Kaholosaur!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly